Your melons are small, I like them bigger. That was the first thing he ever said to me. And still, I fell in love foolishly. My name is Precious and I don't sell melon. I am a woman, a tall, beautiful woman, who believed any man should appreciate what he sees, not criticize it. I told myself he was joking. I told myself love overlooks the words like that. I had fallen in love with him. For me, it was love at first sight. He felt like destiny. I thought affection would soften his obsession, that time would teach him to see me, not the women on magazine covers he endlessly admired. Curvy, sculpted, unreal. But love didn't change him. He wanted perfection. He wanted me to look like I had stepped straight out of a magazine. Flawless, edited, impossible. He wasn't loving a woman, he was chasing an image. His name was N-Kim, the most brilliant guy I had ever met. He solved calculus like it was ABC, the kind of man lecturers respected and students whispered about on campus. Girls wanted him openly, some didn't even hide it. Me, I wanted him quietly, long before our first encounter. A silent crush I carried like a secret prayer. The day our eyes finally met, it wasn't romantic like in the movies. I was standing with my friends laughing over nothing when he walked past. I noticed him first, his confidence, his calm, the way people made space for him without him asking. I froze, admiring his handsomeness, my heart doing gymnastics. But while I was lost in admiration, he was doing his own assessment. His eyes didn't meet mine immediately. They moved slow, deliberate, like he was scanning me, measuring me, comparing me from my face to my chest to my body. That was when he laughed, and then the words came. I should have been offended, I should have walked away, but I ignored it. I felt lucky. I laughed nervously, trying to brush it off, and he said jokingly, nothing padded bro can't fix. And just like that, my journey began. I went and added the padded bra, from a small cup barely worth noticing to something that caught a second glance. For a moment I thought maybe this was enough, maybe this would make him smile, maybe he would finally see me the way I hoped he would. But his obsession didn't stop there. When we were preparing for our final exams, his parents sent him a huge amount of money. I remember the way he looked at me that day, eyes sharp, almost calculating, and then handed me everything, all of it. Use it for BBL, he said. I want those curves. At first I refused. The money wasn't mine. And the most painful part, he came from a family that struggled, a family who barely made ends meet. Taking that money felt like betrayal, like I was using their sweat, their sacrifices, just to fix his obsession. But he insisted, leaning closer, his voice almost hypnotic. Every dime will mold you into my dream, girl. I remember sitting there torn. Part of me wanted to say no, to hold on to my pride, to protect myself. Another part, naive and hopelessly in love, thought maybe this is love. Maybe love sometimes asks you to give, to change, to sacrifice. And so I took it. The curves came, he adored them, he worshipped them, though it cost him. He even struggled through his final exams. And as we left the wall of the campus, I thought maybe he would grow into reality, maybe he would let go of this endless fantasy. But no, he looked at me and said, I love flat tummy, liposuction next, lipo. What? I froze. Did he just say liposuction? Are we serious? Where are we gonna get that kind of money? I can't even afford my master's abroad. A dream I dare not share it with him, because everything I want, everything I dream, will always be measured against his obsession. So
He sold all his properties, from television to fridge to borrowing money from different loan apps. The day of my appointment came, I walked into the hospital. The cold white walls of the clinic, the smell of antiseptic, the sterile silence. I sat on that hospital bed, heart pounding, hand shaking. I tried to tell myself it was for love, that this pain, this knife, this endless recovery was worth it, because in Cam wanted it, but inside I was screaming. Why am I doing this? Why am I letting someone else decide what my body should be? Who even decided that love comes with scalpel marks? My body, my flesh shouldn't be a playground for someone else's obsession. Yet here I was, consenting, nodding, pretending I was okay with this. The surgery was painful, more than I expected, more than I wanted. Waking up with bandages, swelling, bruises that felt like reminders of my foolishness. And of course, after surgery, he smiled, that smile that made me melt every time. I wanted to cry, I wanted to scream, I needed to tell him I am not a doll. I am a woman, I am human. But I stayed silent. In that moment, I hated myself for still letting it. Still at the hospital wall, on this fateful night as he brought me dinner, tasty takeaway packs, lukewarm food. He sat on the hospital bed looking at me. His eyes, they didn't come to my face, they went straight to my chest. He stared hard, long, like a buyer inspecting goods at the market. Then he said it, just one word, impant. He blurted out, looking at my chest with scrutiny. What? I hadn't even healed. My body was still swollen, sore, traumatized. Pain was still living inside me rent-free. I could barely sit upright without wincing, and here he was, already planning the next cut. Another surgery, another recovery, another sacrifice. I looked at him, hoping he was joking, hoping he would laugh and say, I'm kidding. But his face was serious, calculating, focused. Then he said the most absurd thing I had ever heard in my life. I can sell my kidney, he said casually. The hospital will buy it. In that moment, the room went silent. Sell his kidney for his fantasy. That was when it hit me. This was no longer about love. This wasn't sacrifice. This wasn't even obsession anymore. This was control. This was madness. This was a man willing to destroy both our bodies just to satisfy an image that would never, ever be satisfying. At that moment I realized something painful and final. He didn't love me, he loved an image, a fantasy, a version of me that could never exist. I wept silently that night, curled up on the hospital bed, my body stitched together, my heart ripped open, a loud crying, just tears soaking into the pillow. And in my grief, I did unthinkable. I betrayed him, I took the money, all of it, every naira meant for cutting me open again. And I vanished, no explanations, no closure, no answering calls. I went far, far away to a place our past would never cross, a place where no man would ever again inspect my body like goods on display, a place where no one would measure my worth with cups or curves. So I left him without looking back, and sometimes when I remember how this madness began, I hear his voice again. Your melons are small, I like them bigger. Yes, they are small. But true love should never cost you your body.